Somebody got a haircut. Yeah, needless to say, after about 3 straight days of 95-degree weather, I was like, screw this, it's time to chop the mop. So, yeah, hope you enjoy the less uglier looking JTH, and I hope you are prepared to enjoy another exciting episode of JTH Reacts to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. And today, oh boy, we got a great pair of matchups today. Yes, we don't just get one, we get double the pleasure today on Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Our first matchup is between the two MVPs of the free-for-all, if you will. On one end, we have the Android Marc Andreyko, as I've stated in the past, a personal favorite of mine. And on the other side, we have the Mad Hatter, John Humphrey, who unfortunately just came off a pretty disappointing, heartbreaking team loss with the Real Rejects to Double Toasted on Tuesday, which if you have not seen my reaction to that, I did it in the previous video. If you want to check that out, you always can. And of course, that is just the appetizer for the entree, the main course, the main event, if you will, between Kristian, the Commissioner Darth Harloff, or whatever name he's going by today, against the Beast, William Bibbiani, one of the personal favorites of JTH, and I cannot wait for that match to happen. I will get into my prediction for that match a little later on, but John Humphrey versus Marc Andreyko. This is a match that I was a little surprised to see take place, and this is actually kind of a funny story, actually. After the free-for-all happened, and Marc Andreyko, of course, accomplishing what he did, which is the stuff of legends, it's been considered by many people on the Facebook page to be arguably the greatest moment in Schmoedown history, if not the greatest. I wouldn't say it's the greatest, but it's damn sure up there. And after those events, I was actually making a case to who Marc Andreyko should be facing in his upcoming match. I made a case that he could potentially face a Drew McWeeny. Of course, this was before McWeeny was defeated by Jeff Sneider. But I, tossed out the idea that after what Andreyko did in the free-for-all, he had earned the right to face a top-caliber opponent for the possibility to potentially jump into the top 10. And not 20 minutes later, Kristian Harloff himself posted on the Facebook page with an updated report of the upcoming matchups. And one Marc Andreyko's name was on that list, and I saw him facing John Humphrey. And when I saw that, I kind of invoked my inner Tim Allen. I was like, huh? That was something that just came completely out of left field. This is a little confusing to me because Marc Andreyko, because obviously I know why they're doing this match. As I stated, it's basically the two guys that had the most impressive feats in the free-for-all. But to me, Marc Andreyko proved that he deserved to have a more high-caliber opponent. So it was kind of like, okay, he's getting rewarded for knocking out arguably the 4 best players in all the Schmoedown simultaneously with one swift move of the spirit, and he's rewarded by facing a guy who's making his singles debut and has not really ever been on the winning end of anything, quite frankly. No offense to John, but it's just kind of weird how this match was put together. It's like they don't really seem to be giving Andreyko a whole lot of credit for what he accomplished, which was frickin' insane. So, yeah. Needless to say, my prediction for this first match is, I don't think this is going to be very pretty, to say the least. I would not be surprised at all if Andreyko takes this by TKO. But I'm not going to go that far. I'm just going to say Andreyko will win fairly easily, and I'll just kind of leave it at that. But yeah, I've been rambling for about 5 minutes. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this upcoming movie trivia Schmoedown double header, and let's kick it off with Marc the Android Andreyko versus John Mad Hatter Humphrey. Yeah, great news. You get even more JTH here. Do not be alarmed by the dumbed down video quality. I'm just letting you know in advance that this part of the video has been recorded much later than the reaction video that you were about to see. You can see I'm wearing a different shirt and everything. Yeah, we got ourselves a little bit of a problem here. I found out far too late from Kristian and the Collider crew that a mistake was made during their Schmoedown video, to the point where they had to remove the video temporarily and severely edit it. Now the problem here is that Kristian gave out a memo to everybody on the Facebook page, to all the reactors, including myself, to not react to the first cut. Well, there's a little bit of an issue here. Unfortunately, what you're about to see is technically the first cut of that video. However, there is some hindsight and good news, I guess. The good part about when JTH does these reacts is when I react to these videos, the volume is so low that there are many things that I don't even pick up on, and I know for a fact, because obviously the reaction video is so fresh in my mind, when apparently what was revealed, the volume was so low that I didn't even pick up on it at all, because apparently it was revealed multiple times. But yeah, I still never even heard what happened and what they were referring to. So technically, even though that this is the first cut of reaction to what they have posted, you're going to realize that I did not even react to anything that was revealed. But I decided that because Kristian did not want revealed in everybody's reaction videos, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to kind of severely edit my reaction video. So if you notice that some things look like they have been tweaked with, do not be alarmed. That is stuff that I have done on my personal end to compensate with what Collider has done on their end as well. So I apologize in advance. This is probably going to be a kind of a half-assed version of JTH Reacts, because some editing has to be done to compensate with what Collider did on their end, so I can then present something to you that is a version that they want presented. So I'm going to honor Kristian's word. I'm going to, well, I guess technically I'm not honoring his word, because what you are about to see is a reaction to a version of the Schmoedown that they don't want technically revealed, but at the same time, everything that they were afraid was revealed went completely over my head and unnoticed. So technically, what is revealed, I do not react to, because I was not even aware of what happened. So technically, you're still getting a true version of a JTH Reacts, but I'm going to have to edit out some things for your benefit, because obviously there's some people that probably are not even aware of what happened. I'm going to have to chop their video down to compensate my video also. So basically what has happened is I'm going to have to chop out the version of the video that I have gathered from them, and thus at the same time, as a result, chop out parts of my video as well. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. This is probably going to be a very choppy, sloppy version of JTH Reacts. So I apologize ahead of time that I don't know if this is going to be a thoroughly enjoyable version of JTH Reacts. I just have to let you know that right off the bat. So I apologize on my end. I know Kristian and the Collider crew have apologized on their end. Hopefully this doesn't happen anytime in the foreseeable future. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into the movie trivia Schmoedown reaction video that has been severely edited to compensate with the version that they want posted. So again, apologies all around. Everybody has done. Everyone has said what they wanted to say, and apologize for what they may or may not have done. So yeah, I've rambled on long enough. Let's get into the actual reaction video right now. Again, I apologize in advance. Okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this hour-plus long video in 3, 2, 1. And today's movie trivia Schmoedown doubleheader is unofficially sponsored by A&W Root Beer. I'm going to enjoy this.
Wow, that is the way
he's escaped from his chains, holding him back.
Unbelievable. What an entrance by Bibbiani.
Kristian Harloff likes to ask a whole lot of questions. I like to see if he can answer a few of them against the Beast.
Bibbiani, I'm calling you out. Me and you. There you are. Come on in.
You're calling me out.
Sorry, Emma.
Out there for weeks.
So you ready to do this?
I am ready to
Me
do
and
this.
you.
I am ready. I am
All right.
ready to kick some Harloff all over the place.
Okay.
That's gonna be here.
If you can beat me, then I will give you the winner of McQueenie and Sneider, and to play that person at the Collider Collision.
I'll go ahead and give my prediction. I'm hoping that Bibbiani can pull it out. I know it's not going to be easy, but I've said it already once, and I hate to say it because of the possibility, but I do feel that if Bibbiani loses this match and falls to 2-2, quite a bit of his aura is going to get lost. And I know deep down, Kristian and the guy, they don't want that to happen. I'm not going to ever suggest that shenanigans will take place, but I know deep down they're all hoping that Bibbiani can pull it out. Will he? God, I hope he can.
When he endured the wrath of so many different competitors flying at him at the free throw, he managed to make it through. Where'd that land him? Square in the pants of Marc Andreyko.
Well, listen, MVP John Humphrey of the free-for-all, absolutely, but what Marc Andreyko accomplished in the free-for-all is one of the moments that will be talked about in Schmoedown history of all time. He took out Dan Murrell, John Roca, William Bibbiani, and Drew McQueenie with one shot.
Done,
With the power of the spirit.
And we thought he was poised to win the whole damn thing, and he's calling for Sam Levine because he believes that Sam Levine won the thing because of him. But he also, look, the Lion's Den right now is causing havoc on the entire Schmoedown. They're doing really well.
That's another reason why I think they're deep down hoping that Bibbiani can pull it out, because that's just a continuation of the Lion's Den 4 Horsemen matchup. At the Collider Collision, Sneider versus Bibbiani would obviously be a very interesting match.
They're doing great, but John Humphrey, the fans were screaming for him to be in a singles match, and now he's got one against Marc Andreyko.
He is a youngin' in this world.
Yeah, they've been eagerly wanting him to be in a singles match, and unfortunately, I think they just threw him to the wolves. I don't think this is going to be pretty, folks.
And there's a lot to be talked about. Here we go.
I am feeling excited, a little terrified, a little aroused, you know? This is going to be a new experiment. I'm ready to go.
Who is this Humphrey character? The legend killer demolished real people in the free-for-all. Humphrey might as well beat, who did he beat? The pizza guy? The guy answered no questions correctly. I don't think he ever did that. Then there was a girl there. There was another guy.
He missed a mash.
And then there was nobody.
Humphrey missed a mash.
That being said, this guy
How do you miss that?
would be really
Come on.
disappointing to me if Andreyko even had to answer his 2, 3, and 5.
The Lions Den are despicable people, just most of them. Personally, in real, I
My
mean,
soda's about to explode.
every time
all
I
over me.
see them, like in the
All over
hallway,
my
Collider or whatever, they
brand
shove
new
me into
lovely
something. They've taken my lunch a few times.
Baby Groot t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yes,
I've
I'm
been
being
waiting
joined by
before,
Mr. I Am
so
Groot.
They're boisterous.
I think I'm pretty good at this game, with the exception of the categories everybody knows that I'm not good at. So I hope to come out with a win, but you never know. The wheel and the fate of the questions can be a great
Andreyko
equalizer,
hates
as
the
I've said
wheel.
before.
All
So
with everybody
I'm hoping
else
for
in
the best, but I'm
Schmoedown,
not gonna
apparently.
get too cocky.
You got this.
They can get cocky for me.
Yeah, life has been a bit different since the free-for-all, to be honest with you. I got a lot more people looking at me. I've never been an MVP before of, I think, anything. So that was a good way to kick in the door on that. And now, you know, pressure's off. I don't have to live up to anything. You know, no sophomore slump. It's going to be good.
John seems like a nice guy, but just surviving in the ditch in World War I doesn't mean you're a good soldier. You shouldn't get the Medal of Valor. I did take down the 4 top competitors in one fell swoop. I got a perfect score and they didn't.
Arguably, I won't say
I think
the
based on
best,
statistics and technique, I'm probably the better player.
I was watching tape this morning of Marc Andreyko, and that guy, he has an impressive level of movie knowledge. There are movies where I was sitting there watching, and I was thinking, I've never heard of this movie, and you just nailed the answer. So this is going to be an interesting match. Andreyko knows his shit. But, you know, I know a couple things, too, so I'm going to give him a run for his money. How about that?
Well, hopefully I'll chew him up and spit him out, but, you know, sometimes when you get cocky, you can choke on that stuff you're chewing on, so we'll see.
Bottom line, he's a loser.
Ouch!
I mean, look at the Lions Den continue to grow as we see. Grace Hancock is back with the Lions Den, talking some smack with the rest of the crew. She fits in pretty well, but they were, I mean, you know, obviously Dagnino talking about how he doesn't think John Humphrey deserves to be here and that Andreyko is the MVP, but Andreyko's still keeping that kind of nice guy image, but you can tell that the attitude is there. He's ready. He wants to play. He wants Bibbiani again. He wants, he definitely wants Sam Levine. This guy wants the title.
I look at Andreyko like he's being raised by wolves, or in this case, lions. It's almost like the first time a kid goes to Pleasure Island from Pinocchio. He starts smoking cigarettes, growing donkey tails left and right. They're corrupting young Marc Andreyko, but it seems to be working out for Schmoedown.
Known for not liking you? Come on, Marc.
Because the Real Rejects has had that crushing defeat there to double toasted. Hector
It's alright.
Navarro
I
has
still
a
like you,
title
Marc.
match coming up pretty soon.
You'll have to do a lot more than that to get me to turn on you.
They haven't got that big win yet, so they're hoping tonight that this can be the start of the Young Bucks run in this league.
Will the Young Bucks turn into Bambi's mom, or will they feast on some lions? Here we go with the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Introducing first.
Oh, there's that thing
Representing
again.
the Young Bucks, making his Schmoedown singles debut.
Wow.
He is. This is a disaster. He is the one, the only.
Are they going Guardians too? Yes, I think they are. Can't get that carpet reeled out.
Trying to roll out a red carpet of sorts, it appears, for the other Young Bucks. But here comes Humphrey, and he knows how to perform. He's putting on a rib for it.
He is. John Humphrey, Mad Hatter, showing up with a little dance around the table. The 3 mutants he came with are kind of hugging him, dancing.
My advice to John Humphrey is be the star you are.
He
The
gets a
others
solid
keep
C
the match
plus on
going.
entrance thing.
And his opponent, representing the Lions Den, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat. He is Marc Andreyko.
Flash Gordon, quarterback, New York Jets. Ooh, the Jets. Go Ravens.
Coming out next. Oh, there's a Sneider. And there's Andreyko. And Andreyko gets
Wearing that same DC hat he always wears. Does he even wash that hat? I'm curious. He wears it everywhere.
Dichotomy here because we have John Humphrey come out, clearly the star of his faction, whereas Andreyko comes out and he lets the rest of the Lions Den do the hard, heavy lifting for him. He's just here to answer some questions, possibly correct you.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So, round number 1, how does it go, Marc?
John Humphrey and Marc Andreyko in front of you each have a whiteboard and a dry erase marker. You're going to hear 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. Once we ask the question, please write down your answer. When we ask you to reveal your perceived correct answer, please show the camera the whiteboards as you verbalize it for us up here at the main desk.
All right, so Marc Andreyko, are you ready?
Because I noticed Humphrey did that a couple times in his double toasted fight.
Schmoedown.
Yay! Damn it, I almost missed that.
Here we go, 3 rounds in the category of animated in Kubo and the 2 strings. The character of Hanzo is of what relation to Kubo?
You know that movie starts out, he's got 3 strings. And before that, he's got 6 strings.
Two more.
And then it's just, that's the end.
Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Marc Andreyko.
Father.
Grandfather?
Incorrect. John.
Uncle?
Incorrect. Father. Father.
They made it too hard.
I
on
saw that
themselves.
movie.
Father. All right, question number 2.
Your next
It's
question.
seem weird.
Your next question comes from the world of comedies. In comedies, Matt Bomer plays the assassin John Boy in what 2016 film?
See, I thought they were going to ask for an outside.
Say it, Mark.
The
It
outfit of
sucks.
the S.E. Hinton novel that I read.
Yeah. 5,
Now a popular TV
4,
show.
3, 2, 1. John.
Sin City, A Dame to Kill For?
That's incorrect. Mark.
Nice guys.
Correct for 1
Oh.
point.
He is a
That
nice
did not
guy.
suck.
He was.
And
Oh,
ironically,
I
Matt
saw it
Bomer is a
too.
delightful guy.
Did you just say Matt Bomer's a delightful young man?
He is.
Name dropping here early
I
on.
am.
No points awarded.
He's prettier than me, so I got to drop that name.
All right, question number 3.
Fair enough,
in the
Mark.
category of dramas.
He's nicer looking than me,
Who
too.
played rig
Although I got to
supervisor
give him a run for
Jimmy
it.
Harrell in Deepwater Horizon? Who played rig supervisor Jimmy Harrell in Deepwater Horizon?
Favorite drama of all time. I give you a drama. Your answer is
Deepwater Horizon.
that is
Incorrect.
I thought you were going Forrest Gump or Shawshank Redemption.
Godfather?
Yeah, it's a.
Well, then I win. 5,
That's a favorite.
4,
drama. I've never even seen it.
3. Watch your mouth. 2, 1. Mark.
I didn't see it, but I'm guessing Scott Glenn.
Incorrect. That's a good guess, though. John.
I didn't see it, but I'm guessing Bruce Greenwood.
Also incorrect. Looking for Kurt Russell.
They would all make great rig supervisors,
Yeah.
though. Great guesses, though incorrect.
Kurt Russell. Next question.
Kurt
Your next
Russell.
question comes from the world of horror thriller
And I'm
movies.
your dad, Peter.
How often does the
Oh,
creature
that
in
son of
Jeepers
a
Creepers
bitch.
awaken and feed? How often do you awaken and feed?
Every 5 minutes.
I would hope that's the case because when you are hungry,
Yeah.
boy, are you awful.
I was awful on the phone to people yesterday. 5, 4,
Terrible.
3. You're a bad person. 1. John.
Is it once every 10 years?
Incorrect. Mark.
Every 28 years?
Ugh,
23
years. 23 years. You're ripping my heart out.
All right, here we go. Question number 5 in the category of action and
Everybody excited?
Yeah.
Action adventure.
MVP Showdown's going well.
By what legendary name did Mark Strong's character go by in Kingsman: The Secret Service? And what legendary name did Mark Strong's character go by in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
More confused looks.
Why'd you sing that?
Because it's
the
the beginning of the-
I gotta see it. Five- Yeah, I got it. I still got it. 2, 1. Pens down, please. John.
Merlin.
Correct for 1 point. Mark.
Fuck if I know.
Incorrect. John Humphrey ties up the game, and profanity from Marc Andreyko.
I've never heard John Humphrey answer a question more unconfidently.
All right, here we go. Next question.
It is from the category of family films. What country did the Ninja Turtles time travel back to in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time?
Japan.
What country?
What
You
country?
Japan.
Not only do they travel by time,
Yay.
they travel by country.
I might have as many questions right as
Ah,
these
big
two.
turtle gal.
5,
Yay.
3, 2, 1. Marc Andreyko.
Japan?
Correct for 1 point. And John.
Medieval England's kind of like Japan.
Incorrect. So
Right?
Marc Andreyko
Did
goes
John
up,
Humphrey
a barn
just
burner
say
here, 2,
England?
1, as we get into
England?
A slow burning barn.
You've got 200% of the points I do.
Now we get fantasy sci-fi. Who plays Tom Cruise's unit commander, Master Sergeant Farrell, in Edge of Tomorrow? Who plays Tom Cruise's commander, Master Sergeant Farrell, in Edge of Tomorrow?
I'm just going to say it right now. If you're just tuning into the show for the first time, it looks like a bunch of dummies up there. They are good players.
Some hot gal.
5, 4,
I bet they get it wrong here,
3,
too.
2, 1. John Humphrey. John.
Again, I guess Bruce Greenwood.
Incorrect. Mark.
Xenu?
They're not even trying.
Boo.
Recycling
Boo.
answers.
Boo.
This is a
Bill
Boo.
Paxton. The late great
One of the
Bill
great
Paxton.
actors we
The
have.
late great Bill
That's
Paxton.
right.
The
The
late great
crowd
Bill
goes
Paxton.
mild.
All right, here we go.
All right, your last category comes from the world of 80s movies.
Love it.
Name a movie released in the 1980s.
Gone with the Wind?
All right.
Your honest question
Meow.
is the following. Director Jonathan Lynn collaborated with what famed comedy director on the screenplay for Clue? crowd files out here in the match.
2, 1, pens down, and Mark.
Ivan Reitman?
Incorrect. John.
Harold Ramis?
Looking for John Landis.
Hell yeah.
John Landis.
That was something.
Well, that was a.
That was
you know what? Good dress rehearsal.
something.
We're playing this one like golf.
All right, next set of
Man, there's like
cards here.
darts.
Round number 2.
All that goodwill we got from the free
Maybe they're trying to get to 0.
Gone.
I'm glad my boss from Blumhouse is here to witness this.
All right, Mark, what's next?
All right, in round 2, you have the potential to miss up to 4 questions.
Awesome.
Each of those questions will correspond to a category on that here wheel. Marc Andreyko, you have 2 points, which somehow puts you in the lead. So you will choose whether you want to spin first or second.
This match is getting funny for all the wrong reasons.
Once you settle on your category, the 4 questions are worth 2 points apiece. Now, if you're not sure about the answer and judging from you, you're not. You can check to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1 point. Keep in mind
That you need all the points you can get.
In round 2, Mr. Andreyko, like I mentioned,
At the point is to score more
2-1.
points.
Would you like to spin first or defer to John Humphrey?
I'll go first.
Okay, please give it a good spin. Good spin.
Good spin. Been there, confident.
Very close game here. But Andreyko's been pretty.
Is he looking? He's got a mixed bag up there. He's looking for spinner's choice.
Crime movies.
Crime movies. Do you want to go with crime movies, or do you want to put your chances on the wheel?
Go for something a little more confident here.
That's such a broad category that I think I'm going to go again.
All right. He does not like broad categories. Here's the spin. It's, you think one of those 80s or 90s categories. Could it be 90s right here, Kristian?
Oh.
It is 90s.
1990.
He is going to be stuck with that one. Mr. Andreyko, Kristian
Let's
will be
see the
administering
points
the questions in the
soar sky high.
The floor, sir.
All right, Marc Andreyko, who plays the 2 main
No, that ding was not from a correct answer.
Well, the 2 main male vampires?
Correct.
Okay, Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise.
Correct for 2.
All right.
And there was Mutt rejoicing. Yay, yay.
In Jurassic.
Tom Cruise probably wanted to be top.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Bill.
I see it. In Jurassic Park, a modified shaving cream can was used by dentists to smuggle out dinosaur embryos. What brand of shaving cream?
Barbasol.
2 more points. Andreyko starting to get a little bit on fire here.
That's right.
Finally.
All right, your next question. What 90s movie features Bruce Willis playing a Pittsburgh cop named Tom Hardy?
Striking Distance.
Wow, 2 more points. Now Andreyko's waking up. Here we go.
Josh McCouga's favorite question right there.
Yeah. In The Shawshank Redemption, what bombshell was on the poster in Andy's cell?
Rita Hayworth.
That is
Oh
correct
my
for 2
God!
points.
All
Two
the
more
right
points for
answers.
Andreyko, and you know, it took him a while, but the sleeping lion.
Where
has
did this
arisen.
come from?
All right, so Marc Andreyko.
Are you
crushes the board there,
serious?
As now we get to
Why
John
so
Humphrey, who's got to have a good
serious?
round here. All right, John, you're up. Give it a good spin.
Thank you.
The young buck standing up to put his legs into it. That is a spin and a half. Round and round it goes. Mixed bag. Fantasy sci-fi.
Incorrect.
Fantasy sci-fi is fantasy can kill you. I'm a spin.
All right, he's looking at
Incorrect.
that thriller.
If Labyrinth comes up,
Heart Thriller's on the wheel, Kristian. Is that what he spins? It looks like fantasy sci-fi.
Incorrect.
All right.
Let's do it.
He is stuck with fantasy sci-fi.
Yeah.
And here we are. Your question, John Humphrey.
Thank you.
Your first one for 2 points. Who plays the Wicked Queen in Snow White and the Huntsman?
Charlize Theron.
2 points for John Humphrey.
What?
Your next question.
What?
Your next question, John. Who played protagonist Tristan Thorne in 2007's Stardust?
Give me multiple choice. I feel like I know it, but multiple choice.
I can do that for you. Is it A, Henry Cavill, B, James McAvoy, C, Jamie Bell, or D, Charlie Cox?
I thought I knew.
That's not a
Can I
good
have the
sign.
options one more time?
You certainly may. That is the evoking of the JT rule, I believe.
The question is the JT rule, sir.
I've been corrected by the competitor. And he is right. Is it A. Henry Cavill? B.
Hey, he got something right.
C. Jamie Bell, or D. Charlie Cox?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Jamie Bell.
Incorrect.
Charlie Cox.
Correct for 1 point.
1 point for Andreyko.
Charlie Cox.
And we're starting to get to that knockout territory, but John Humphrey does have 2 questions left. Here we go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
John Humphrey, what do the aliens give Danny Glover's character in Predator 2?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are: is it A, a sword, B, a bomb, C, a pistol, or D, a necklace?
5, 4.
Pistol.
Give him a point.
1 point. All right, last question here.
Golf
Give him a
clap.
point.
All right.
Your last question.
There's that old saying that a golf clap is basically just 100,000 people
Yes.
all clapping
Category you
once.
clearly did not want.
And that's why you get a golf clap.
In the futuristic 1982 film
Look it
Blade
up.
Runner,
It's
Oh,
fact.
yeah.
what is a Blade Runner?
A Blade Runner is a person who tracks down replicants and like terminates them.
Longer answer than we needed, but we will take it for 2 points, and he's right back in the game. We're going to round 3.
All right, round number 3. There's 5-point lead here by Andreyko. As we get to round number 3, Mark, how does it work?
Round number 3 works like thus. Each competitor is going to give us, up here at the desk, a series of numbers that range from 1 to 25. Those numbers correspond to a movie category. Now, you're going to get 3 questions. The first question is worth 2 points. Your next question is 3. The last question is worth 5 points. We go to John Humphrey. His opponent is Marc Andreyko, who's in the lead. Mr. Andreyko, your 3 numbers are?
2, 8, and 12.
2, 8, 12.
2, 8, and 12. I will be asking Mr. Andreyko the questions. John Humphrey.
You'll get
you
to
have
ask him.
3
Hopefully
numbers.
you actually get the
1,
chance
11,
to.
and 22.
1, 11, and 22. All right, John Humphrey is going to try to avoid the TKO here. Ed,
It's going to need a lot of help.
start with, you said number 1. That would be the category of Disney films. In Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, where do the dwarves work?
Mine.
In a mine, they mine for crystals.
That's correct. They mine. Okay.
Hi-ho,
We
2
got 2
points.
points. All right, the next category was category number 11. Scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks for your 3-pointer to tie the game here. Which pop star originally recorded the song Colors of the Wind for Disney's
Oh,
Pocahontas?
shoot.
Christina Aguilera?
Looking for
Vanessa
Vanessa
Williams.
Yep.
Totally know that.
All right,
Vanessa
so
Williams.
John Humphrey
I
is
like that
now
song a lot. I
down
can't believe I
to
forgot
this.
that.
He needs to hit this 5-pointer in order to throw it back to Marc Andreyko and avoid the TKO.
It's going to happen, no doubt.
In the category of
Gonna happen,
movie
no
quotes, what 2006 title character asks in prayer, "Precious Father, why have you given me this desire to wrestle and then make me such a stinky warrior?"
Oh. Wait, can you repeat the question?
What 2006 title character asks in prayer, "Precious Father, why have you given me this desire to wrestle and then make me such a stinky warrior?"
Rocky Balboa?
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Marc
Is that Nacho Libre?
This is Spinal Tap was the answer. This is Spinal Tap. And the Lions Den doing it once again. There is Tom
That sounded like
Tagliano
something from
walking
Nacho
out.
Libre.
The crowd is kind of hushed.
I'm
They
sorry.
don't know what to think
That
about
was
this entire
awful.
match.
Wake up, it's over.
I will say neither competitor brought their A game, but Andreyko doing enough to win. John Humphrey, sometimes the snow comes down in June,
How did
sometimes
we
the
grade
sun
this
goes
match?
around the moon, and sometimes
God!
he clearly didn't have his best performance here today.
No, I think, look, that first round was, and they would both say it, it was one of the worst first rounds we've ever seen.
It was one of the worst things I've ever witnessed in my life.
But Andreyko then showed up and did what he needed to do in
Big
the
time.
second round.
Big
It was
time.
the second round. By clearing out that second round,
Well,
he ensured
sadly, I
himself
hope
a
that
victory.
puts the nail in the
John
coffin
Humphrey
for a
was
John
too
Humphrey
sunk by that
singles
point. It just couldn't
run.
It's very hard as a competitor to be in round 2 and look at that scoreboard and see it's like 10-1 up there. It's a huge mountain to climb. He almost did it, but just couldn't get it together.
All right, so now we are going to go back to find out some apparently
I
throwing
remember.
to
I think
Grace
it was a
Hancock
Budweiser.
to talk to
I don't know if anybody remembers those
Andreyko
Budweiser
and
commercials
fight
from
for
back in the
time.
day,
John Humphrey,
where they had the
a lot of drama going
truck
on.
driver.
This is
He'd
the-
just look at you and go,
Hey, Movie Trivia
Not
Schmoedown
so
fans.
good.
I'm Grace Hancock, once again here with the amazing Lion's Den. Can I say, first of all, you smell wonderful.
Oh, do
You
I really?
smell
Thank
wonderful.
you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Secondly, you predicted that Andreyko wouldn't even need to answer any questions in round 3, and he didn't.
Well, that's correct. I mean,
Hey,
obviously, said
I
that
almost
Humphrey was a
predicted
loser,
that.
and I knew what once before.
Almost.
What
I
really
should have just
solidified
committed.
it was when a dumb entrance they had. I was like, this guy has no shot, and that was obviously a clear-cut case.
Right. I mean, it certainly wasn't as cool as ours. Also, okay, so round 1, we had to warm up a little bit.
Yep.
But then round 2, you came in hot. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I kind of wish that it had been a little bit tighter because I always like going to the final round. I think just for fans and for the fun of it all, getting a photo finish is good. But yeah, we started out a little slow. Yeah, I think we both had a little bit of performance anxiety from all the internet love we got.
All right, so round 2, you were killing it. 90s films. How are you feeling after that?
All the times I've watched Striking Distance on Blu-ray, they paid off. Thank you, Mr. Willis. Thank you, Miss Jessica Parker.
Well, okay, so what's next for you? What happens now?
I go where they tell me, but I think my manager might have an idea or two.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's this guy, Willie Kalinowski, and the fake Sharon Stone, Brianne Chandler, a.k.a. Miss Movie. She's got like 1,000 names. Apparently, she wants to play a heel now. I mean, she hasn't really faced anybody, noteworthy so far. What I see is those two guys. I mean, yes, or girls and guys, they can. That could be your next challenge for sure. I think so right now. I mean, Humphrey, like this guy, he shouldn't have been in the ring with you, and that was clear.
Right.
I mean, he knew he was. Yeah, he's a loser. He knew he was scared like within 2 seconds. I think ultimately, I'd love for you to play Miss Movies. Hopefully, she takes out this guy Willie Kalinowski, and then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm already sick of this. However, I am a professional, so here we are with John Humphrey and all of the members of the Young Bucks, a fine, upstanding team here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Fine, outstanding team.
To their elders, to the commissioner, Kristian Harloff. I don't know what this commish thing is about, Grace. That's very informal. Tough luck today, man.
Yeah, it felt like it was a bit of a trial by fire, but that's kind of what I figured might happen.
Absolutely. I mean,
What you figured might happen?
Up against Marc Andreyko.
That's
who
an interesting
previously
response
was
to
in
make.
One of the highest scoring games in all of Movie Trivia Schmoedown history.
And now he's in one of the lowest.
That's
Congratulations,
That
man.
is,
Just rack 'em up.
I guess that really is the silver lining, isn't it? There. I mean, it was a rough round 1 all around.
I'll leave a trail of surprises wherever I go, and that's one of them.
I mean, you took.
I'd like to see
everybody
the
by surprise, in the
Facebook
free-for-all.
stat
You came out
checker.
Very, very strong.
I'm trying to
I
remember
think
your
everybody was
name
very
is drawing a
excited
blank,
to
but
see how the match
I'd
went
love
down,
to
and
see you
I
make some
think you're gonna
stats about
leave,
this match.
Holding your head high
That ought to
a
be a
little bit.
doozy.
Marc Andreyko underperformed.
Well, I'm not gonna. This was a tough round for the both of us. I'm not gonna shove his face in. He's a great opponent. I thrive best when no one thinks I'm gonna do anything. So, big expectations today. This is all part of my Grandmaster plan. Everybody thinks I'm gonna really suck extra hard next time, and I'm gonna dominate it.
I definitely see that.
Free for all's the same way.
Exactly. Nobody
Yeah,
even
good
knew
talk,
you were
Coach.
going to be
Yeah,
there, and boom,
good.
you came out swinging, and I think that is definitely.
Yeah, 'cause you don't
what
get the
we're
job,
going
but you still
to
gotta smoke
see
that
from
pot.
you in the future now.
Yeah,
Cobster,
good talk, Coach.
Cobster, I'm so sorry. I mean, you got this team going, and
Yeah.
what's your strategy going forward?
Look, I love and respect all these guys up here. Hector Navarro, hope you're out there watching some. He didn't die, but he's out there somewhere watching. And, John, we like to make these things entertaining, or, you give them a good match. And I don't really know if you gave any of those today. To be kind of honest, Emma, I'm kind of fucking sick of this shit. I can't win. I can't win with a partner. I can't win.
No, we
with the
previously
goddamn
established
team.
Like John Humphrey's definitely going to get him next time.
Oh, yeah,
based on
sure.
his record here in the Schmoedown.
The strategy.
Yeah.
Look, calm down. You're not old enough. Listen, these factions, the losers den, the 4 boners, whatever they're called, I'm just sick of this shit, Emma. I can't win. I can't lose. Even when I lose, I lose. I can't do it. Bye. Get a new manager.
What? Whoa.
Dude.
Wait, you quit.
Arby's, no, come back. You gotta lead us now.
What?
You're all we got.
We got a new leader.
As Will Ferrell's Alex Trebek said, and the show has hit a new low.
B3.
I think you got it in you.
No, listen. Here's one thing I want to say, all right? God damn it.
These Lions Dens are fucking up the goddamn Young Bucks. I don't want to see this shit anymore. JT, why you son of a bitch? I want you next. Fuck you. Fuck the Lions Den. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
Young Buck Nation.
Yeah.
JT, I see you talking online. Ain't happening no more, son. No.
Catch leprosy in the loser's den.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. John Humphrey, I don't want to take up your interview.
It's all good.
Damn. Shots fired at the Lions Den. You know what? I hate to say it because I love Cobster, but I feel like
Shots
losing him as a
fired, but
manager might be the
unfortunately,
best
because
thing
it's the
that's
Young
happened to
Bucks,
the
they're just shooting blanks.
A renewed energy.
Either
and
that
I'm
or the gun
ready
cocked.
to see you take on JTE RB3. If you officially issue that challenge, I am there for it.
Team
I
3.
believe in you. Youth will prevail. I've been saying it since the Young Bucks started, and I think now with RB3 leading the way, we've got something. Now back to you, Kristian and Marc.
As we see, Grace maybe pumping up the match a little bit higher than it should have been, but you see where Marc Andreyko now calling out the winner of Brianne Chandler and Mike Kalinowski.
Going after people, he's starting to get some lion in him yet.
Very interesting. And John Humphrey, obviously the Young Bucks, or Cobster. Cobster just can't win in Schmoedown at anything.
I mean, he's almost like Charlie Brown kicking the football that Lucy is holding at this point. Of course, Lucy being life.
So there you go. There was the match. That was it. What do you guys think? Go ahead and leave some comments on who you think is going to win next. As far as Marc Andreyko, is he going to play Brianne Chandler? Is he going to play Kalinowski? What do you think? Go on over to the Schmoedown Movie Trivia's Facebook page. Lots of stuff going on there. Go ahead and check that out. Check out the Reddit page. Check out the Schmoedown Rundown. It's all going down right there. Marc, what else?
That is Kristian Harloff's name. I am merely Marc Ellis. Thank you for joining us here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Now we toss it over to the wild man, Josh McCougar. It's not going to be much one today, but we still have the fantasy update.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? That's right. We had a good match today between
I usually don't watch this stuff, but because there's a following match, I guess I'll just check this up. I'll trudge through this. Sorry, Josh, but
Should you hold on to him? He lost to me. He did. He sure did. I think you should hold on to him though. Now, John Humphrey though, he was the MVP of the free-for-all. It's kind of tough to really get a good gauge on him. That's right. Now, is it just the weed that he's smoking? What's going on? Do you want to hold on to him? Maybe maybe he does. Maybe you want to do a trade for him. See if we get some good value. Trade, That's right. But both those decisions are up to you. Just let us know what you're doing. Schmoedown Fantasy. I'm Cody Hall. I'm Josh McCougar. That's right. We'll see you next time. Schmoedown. Whoop, 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 whoop.
the main event. Hey, I already said the main event.
All right, let's see what we got here. Growl. Schmo. A foolish, boring, or stupid person. Jerk. Wow. The shoe fix.
Yo! What's going on? Am I relaxed? Yes, I am. Why? Because the bottom line is, not that this guy's a loser, but that I got nothing to lose.
If you're going to show that you're strong at movie trivia, you should take down the guy who asks all the movie trivia. I'm going to take down Kristian Harloff.
God,
Why?
I so
Because
hope that you do. Sorry, Kristian, but
well, it's real easy when you look at the answers.
Please,
all day.
let the
I
beast
actually have to
win.
know this
Growl,
off the
growl.
top of my head. So let's see how you can do when you sit down toe to toe with the Beast Man, the Beast Master, the Beastly One, the Growly, the Growlers, the Growlerson.
So, look, the one fun thing here is I have pretty much either TKO'd or knocked out everyone I faced. We know that, right? So I'll be the first one to knock him. Oh, no, JTE did that. JTE did that. A TKO.
Yeah, I lost one match. I lost the match to JTE. I'm as surprised as you are. You know the reason people are still talking about that? Because it's really unlikely. It was 1,000,000 to 1 shot. And you know who's lost more matches than I have? Kristian Harloff. He either knocks him out or he falls miserably. There's a reason he calls himself Darth. It's because Darts have a nasty tendency to fall down pits and die.
For me, I'm going to be on this show every week. I'm going to be saying, and introducing next. If you lose, you're going to play JTE again. And you could play someone else. I mean, I could put you up against the guy at the Coffee Bean right now. He wants a shot.
Kristian Harloff, I have a message for you, and I'm going to say it entirely in growls. Growl, 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 growl. Growl, 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 growl,
growl yourself, growl out of
Please,
here.
he
Because
can't
it's
lose.
me now that's gonna be
Please,
Judge
Beast,
Sneider.
please
You're
win.
with this, Bibbiani.
Please.
I just wanted to call the match, but you decided to just spout off your bullshit. So growl. Fuck off, Chuck.
You watch your
Here's what
mouth,
you're gonna do.
Christian.
You're gonna shave your head,
Watch
you're
your
gonna
mouth.
go to sleep, and you're gonna get
So much
TKO'd.
shit.
Take that to the bank, succotash.
God. Getting really nervous. I'm not gonna lie. At least they're having fun.
Hello and welcome once again to the movie trivia Schmoedown. Welcome, one and all. I am merely Marc Ellis. Over here is Ken Knapsack. Kenny, what a matchup we have today. Somebody I love versus somebody I'm acquaintances with.
Right. I know Kristian too. Now, this is a great match between William the Beast Bibbiani and Kristian the Commissioner Harloff. There is a lot of stories to this coming in, Marc.
That's right. I mean, look, everybody knows that I'm going to be rooting for Kristian in this matchup. There is no secret about that. He is one of my best friends. I would have been the godfather to his daughter if not for my prior record. But Ken, when you look at a William Bibbiani, Kristian Harloff has been on this revenge tour for a long time. This might be the tallest mountain he has to climb because Bibbiani's nickname is the Beast for a reason.
Absolutely. Bibbiani was touted as the next great thing. A lot of people looked at him as a future champ when he scored the most points in his debut. He didn't miss a question.
Nope.
There was a lot of hype, but then he lost to JT, which is kind of like missing the bus on the way to the swap meet. And that was in the season premiere this year, but he bounced back with a bit of a TKO over Dewberry, and then he challenged Kristian.
It's interesting you say that Bibbiani scored the most points because it was the category scores and soundtracks that fell the Beast against JT. That happens to be a strength for Kristian George Harloff. We don't know if we're going to see that in round 2. I think that this is going to come down to round 3 because both of these men, whether it's the Commissioner, Darth Harloff himself, or the Beast, they know how to play some ball.
Absolutely. Do not be lulled into thinking Kristian doesn't know how to play this game. He created this game, sure, and he isn't just an announcer watching.
I created this game. I created everything.
Team champ. He has won 2 straight
I'm
matches.
still with that.
He's avenged 2 losses, 1 to Makuga, 1 to Signor, and he has TK'd or KO'd every one of his 5 wins. Harloff is a beast himself.
I hear that teammate he had was a pretty good player in his own right. Enough about that.
Oh, he's a great self-promoter, just like JTH.
Champion Booker T with his own take. What's up, Booker?
Can you dig it, sucker? What's up, guys? It's Booker T, 5-time WCW champ and
looking like old Harlem Heat days.
And this week on the Schmoedown, we got my man Kristian Harloff gonna be taking on the Beast. Now let me give you a little stat on the Beast. Now started out real good. You know what? Some people say he had potential to be great. Well, we're gonna find out because this week he's going up against somebody that might be boy big Kristian Harloff, the creator, the founder, the man that knows more than anyone. Kristian Harloff, who knows? Like Kristian Harloff knows. You know what? My pick, guys, gonna be Kristian Harloff to go out here and do it like it's supposed to be done. Make him pay, my son. Make him say, Daddy. I don't want none, and I had enough. That's my pick. Hey, guys, make sure you check out some Reality of Wrestling. We download new
Make him say,
episodes
Daddy, I don't want none. You said that on WWE edition of The Weakest Link, Booker T.
Well, you see there, Booker T.
Yes, I remember
himself
something from all the way back to
predicting
2001.
Harloff, who
That's
is
about the only
the
things I
favorite in
remember back
today's
then.
match to get the W. Ken, how are you feeling about this?
It's going to be very close. It's going to be somewhat of a bloodbath. But the winner of this match, there is a big stipulation, a big something
even mention
riding on
that.
this
Yes,
match.
that's
The
a
winner
very
of this match faces
important
Jeff
stipulation
Sneider,
in this
a
match.
collision for a possible title shot down the line. Both these men are ranked very high.
Sneider, a great force in the ring and also on the dance floor, where he will be going against Josh Makuga at a wedding coming to you guys shortly. In the meantime, Kenny, I usually go to Kristian for this, but he's competing, so I don't want to put too much pressure on you.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Let's hope so.
Does that have a straw in it?
It's a sippy cup. Come on.
You stalled.
Andriod has everything. Let's hear today's competitors' intros.
Introducing first.
Let the Beast come out first? That's interesting.
The 4 Horsemen. With a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout. He is the single match record holder and the number 7 ranked contender. Here is William the Beast Bibbiani.
Growl, growl.
And here comes.
What's happening?
Oh, no, this is members of our truck. Oh, no.
I don't.
The Beast is going.
He finally went full saw.
The Beast is going crazy. He's ravaging our crowd. These are the people that would cheer for you, Beast.
I don't think any of that is covered in our Collider workers' comp or liability plans here. I'm worried about a lot of the fans there. Whew,
we have insurance forms here on Ken's computer, and chainsaw wounds are not part of the deal. Mr. Bibbiani, if you would sit in your correct position, that would be fantastic. The Beast cannot read, but he can kill a lot of our fan base.
All right. And his opponent. Representing Schmoedown and Collider.
I know this tune.
With a record of 5 wins and 3 defeats, 5 by
He coming out in a Star-Lord jacket.
2015 Ultimate Showdown winner, the former movie team champion of the world, and the number 3 ranked contender. This is the commissioner, Kristian Harloff.
All these fools he's knocked out. And
Oh, no.
The Beast throws it back. Kristian Harloff in a Star-Lord jacket. I hope he did not use company money on. What an intro.
Better than a Predator mask.
It certainly is.
These guys are ready to Schmoedown. Are you ready, Marc?
I am ready to Schmoedown, Ken.
I'm going to slide my computer right over to you so we can start this game. It is time to Schmoedown.
Yay! Yay!
All right, competitors. Now, in round 1, you're going to get a series of 8 questions from 8 different movie genres. Each question.
I'm going to say in advance, I'm probably not going to say a whole lot in this match because I'm just going to be so into this. So I'm just going to say that up front. Might not say a whole lot in this last 20-some minutes.
Bibbiani, the Beast, are you ready to play?
I'm just going to try and enjoy this and hope that the Beast pulls it out.
Yes.
He is ready. He is
He
ready.
is ready after some deliberation.
The Beast is ready.
Kristian Harloff.
Go for it.
He's a big fan of Stallone, isn't he? And your first question comes from a possible Stallone category, the realm of action-adventure. And your question is thus. In the movie Commando, what is the name of the island where the evil dictator is holding John Matrix's daughter? You ever see Commando and/or had your daughter held captive by a dictator?
Neither, though. I'm a big fan of that movie. Changed my life, you know.
I saw it for the first time when I was 32.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down.
All right, pens down. And Mr. Bibbiani, we're going to go to you first.
Valverde?
That is correct for 1 point. Kristian Harloff, huge fan of Commando.
No, I didn't have it.
Did you want to show us what answer you did right now?
Absolutely not.
he's using his commissioner rule to not show the answer he wrote down. 1 point for Bibbiani, and he's up 1-0 early in the match. Your next question comes from the world of animated movies. In animated films, how many brothers does Merida have in Pixar's Brave? You ever see Brave? It's
3.
the lamest of the Pixar films.
I don't watch fun movies.
It's not that fun.
Okay.
A mom turns into a bear.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Answers are in.
3.
Kristian Harloff goes first. He is correct with 3. He's on the board.
I am also correct with 3.
The Beast, Bibbiani, has
confirming
3
his
as
own
well.
answer is right, which is correct.
We move on to the realm of fantasy science fiction. And your question is simple. Who directed Children of Men? You have any children?
I never want children.
Neither
I
do
don't want children ever.
I am the stepfather of a dog, and that is good enough for
Good
me.
enough for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Mr. Bibbiani.
Alfonso Cuarón.
1 point.
Alfonso Cuarón.
Christian knew it as well. It is 3-2. And Ken, the crowd's starting to wake up here.
Hey, can we give the crowd some cocaine?
It's like a,
That is,
There you go.
Don't make me growl you.
We've, I think the crowd is just, they're focusing, Mark. The crowd really.
They're trying to wake up. They weren't used to
Ken,
seeing
I think
points
the crowd
after the
has finally
first match.
acknowledged that it's not a real chainsaw, and they're in no real danger from William Bibbiani.
Yeah.
Your next question, gentlemen, comes from the world of dramas. In the film A Few Good Men, what order does Jack Nicholson give his men that led to the death of Marine Private Santiago?
I ask my hairstylist to give me Jack Nicholson's current hairstyle all the time.
I go for the Kevin Pollak look myself.
Absolutely.
A little sweaty
5,
white guy
4,
afro.
3, 2, and 1. Answers are in.
Kristian Harloff.
That would be Code Red. Ha ha.
You did an impression too. No points are awarded for the impression. Mr. Bibbiani.
Did you order the Code Red?
Oh, he wants the truth, and both men handling the truth thus far. It is 4-3.
I will destroy your microphones if it kills me.
Hotly contested matchup.
We're getting there.
Neither competitor appreciating my segue, but it doesn't matter because the home viewer did. Comedians, or excuse me, comedies. The next
Mark
word is
Ellis.
comedies.
No?
No.
Which cast member of the film A Fish Called Wanda also wrote the screenplay?
I don't know how to write.
You've written many sketches and skits over the years.
Oh, you said that
You
word,
love
skits.
comedy skits, don't
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
you? Mr. Bibbiani, your answer.
John Cleese?
That is correct for 1 point. Kristian Harloff.
I had John Cleese.
Oh, a little roping up there. Both of them appreciating the Monty Python great. It is now 5-4. They don't seem like they want to miss a lot of questions here.
What?
No.
Ridden on a
Next
horse?
category, family
You're
film.
using
And
coconuts.
your question, Tim Allen plays a businessman who learns he has a 13-year-old son who's been raised in the jungle, whom he brings back to his home in New York City in this family
Oh,
comedy.
they got it in the question. Jungle.
Ken, you ever had a
Jungle.
kid that you found in the jungle that you brought back to New York City?
I don't have a family.
I was raised by wolves for a period
5,
of time.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Kristian Harloff.
Hands down.
King of the Jungle?
Incorrect. A good guess,
Sounds
Mr.
like
Bibbiani.
a fun movie.
Jungle 2 Jungle.
Jungle 2 Jungle.
Right.
Based on the film Little Indian Big City.
And the Beast is up 6-4. We move on to your penultimate category in the first round.
That is the right answer.
Harloff, letting out all that emotion.
Sorry. Sorry, Tim.
Your next category is from the world of horror thriller. And your question is, the Ghost Dimension is an entry into which horror franchise? Do you believe in spirits or
He wrote it down pretty quick.
I only believe in drinking.
Christian looked a little hesitant.
We're a big whiskey, guys. We found out not more than half hour ago.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers are in.
Mr. Bibbiani.
It is the crappiest Paranormal Activity movie.
I would agree with that
All right.
sentiment. 1 point. Kristian Harloff.
I had Paranormal Activity and I wrote Insidious.
Ooh, Bibbiani moves up to 7-4. Ken, interesting note, Bibbiani has not missed a question yet.
Ooh.
He is going for a perfect round, in
Again.
which case he will get a bonus
That's
question.
right.
If he hits this 8th, he also wins a Fiat.
Ooh.
It is parked in the back and it is running.
I forgot about that rule
80s
they had
film.
because it's never been done.
80s films is the final category. In Back to the Future, George McFly fell out of a tree into the middle of the street. Why was he in the tree?
I fell out of a tree this morning.
Were you doing the same activity?
I got that.
You'll find out in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Christian
Hands
Harloff.
down.
He's a peeping Tom.
That is correct for 5 points, Mr. Bibbiani.
Peeping on Marty's mom.
Oh,
He was
my gosh.
peeping on Marty's mom.
We have a perfect round.
We have
for
a
William
perfect
Bibbiani.
in round 1 of the Schmoedown.
Only fitting. Come on, Beast.
Kristian Harloff had a very good round with 5 points, but Bibbiani seems to be back to the beast of old as he got a perfect score in round 1. You're awarded a bonus question. This is to you and only to you. You don't need to write it down. You can simply verbalize your answer. And your question is, what year was the classic comedy Caddyshack released? breathing in and out, taking a Lamott's class for the question. First.
1981.
That is incorrect. We're looking for 1980 for Caddyshack.
But still, Mark, that was an impressive showing in round one.
You know what, Ken, he might have missed the Caddyshack question, but William Bibbiani, he's all right as we move on to round two. And here comes the wheel presented by a copster trying to hide.
380 yards away from the deep rough.
Oh,
it's in the hole. It's in the hole.
Categories on it, 10 of which are movie categories. You also
As a
have
person that works on a golf course myself, Caddyshack is religion.
Each question
That
in round two
tin
is
cup
worth 2 points.
and
If you want to check to multiple
happy
choice,
going.
the value of the question goes down to 1 point. Each competitor is going to get 4 questions from their category that they spin. If you don't like the category you spin, you are awarded a mulligan. Mr. Bibbiani, keep in mind that stealing is allowed in round 2. Would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to Kristian Harloff?
I'll spin first.
Bibbiani going to spin
The
first.
Beast is going to spin first.
I like that strategy. It puts pressure on your opponent.
Go ahead and let him have it. You know he doesn't want scores and soundtracks.
Turn. Tell us
He could be looking for classics. Maybe even
Number
a mixed
4.
bag is good for Bibbiani.
Today's lesson is not how many times you fall down. That's how expensive the medical bill is.
Now, this is a category we know Kristian Harloff might excel at. How's the Beast going to fare, Mr. Bibbiani? Your decision on whether to keep Sly and Arnie movies.
Oh. I don't want him to steal. I'm going to try spinning again.
He's going to spin again. So that category remains on the wheel.
Turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
I didn't prepare a second one.
And
I'm used to Bibbiani always taking his first one.
Scores and soundtracks is lurking.
Ooh.
Comedy.
I have to.
Barely comedy. So William Bibbiani, look, Ken, he's known for his funny quips right before a movie begins, and sometimes while the movie is playing at press screenings. Are we going to see more of that knowledge here today?
Growl.
All right, you're going to get 4 questions, William. Here is the first one down the pipeline. Name the 90s comedy with the tagline, "Trust me."
Liar, liar.
That's correct.
Ooh. I don't think I would have gotten that. I'm pretty good at this.
Not as good as me?
Probably not.
Your overconfidence may be your weakness, or might be your strength.
I am better
Faith
at
in
wearing
your friends is yours.
I am better at wearing orange than you.
Yeah, I have no friends. In Superbad, what state does McLovin's fake driver's license state that he is from?
Hawaii?
That's correct. 2 more points.
Rolling through this
Welcome
category.
to Hawaii. How'd you get here in a
Question
car?
3. In Zombieland, Eisenberg and Harrelson find a hostess truck full of snacks. What kind of snack came tumbling out when they opened the door?
I could go for one of those.
Snowballs?
That's correct. 2 more points.
Wow.
He's pretty good.
Guess who you're not knocking out?
Question 4, your
Come on,
final
Beast.
one in the
Come on.
round, Beast. Who played Gloria, the nymphomaniac who was obsessed with Jeremy in Wedding
Not
Crashers?
me.
Isla Fisher.
That's correct. 2 more points.
And that's a perfect round 2, Ken.
Thank you.
Kristian Harloff has his work cut out for him. I've seen this guy answer a lot of good questions over the years, though. Kristian, have at it. Spin that wheel.
He is still in this. Big spin coming in.
I think he's looking for an action adventure, maybe a Sly Arnie.
Oh.
This is his category.
I'll keep it.
He's going to keep it. I think this is a smart piece of strategy on Kristian's part, because even if he misses, the Beast has shown that he is at least mortal in this world.
Absolutely, Kristian. You're going to get 4 questions in the category.
Yes, sir.
Scores and soundtracks. Question 1. Hans Zimmer won his only Academy Award for Best Original Score for which film?
Lion King.
Okay, that is words.
Wow.
Yes. 2 points for Kristian.
Is it now a 9-point game? So if Kristian can maintain this and Bibbiani gets no more steals, we are going to move on to round 3.
We do have a round 3. What hit song was written and performed by R. Kelly for Space Jam?
I believe I can fly.
He's going to sing
You're
everyone.
back. These are
He's gonna
ridiculously
sing everyone.
easy.
He's in it. All right. Question 3. Who composed the score for 1960's
There's a decent
The
question.
Magnificent Seven?
Shitballs. Elmer Bernstein.
That is correct. Wow, that one even impressed me, and Harloff never impresses me. Question 4, final one in the category for you, Kristian. What group recorded "Don't You Forget About Me" for the Breakfast Club?
Makuga would stop being my friends if I didn't say Simple Minds.
That is correct. 2
Wow.
Oh,
Two
God.
perfect round twos. Kristian Harloff, and everybody a little disappointed he didn't sing the Simple Minds tune from Breakfast Club.
Well, he
but we'll get
forgot
past
about
that.
it.
We also don't have the rights.
We
don't. We don't.
Forgot about me.
Yep. We don't have the rights past that point.
We are not going to purport to be Simple Minds, but we are pretty entertaining.
Pay Jim Kerr out of my pocket.
This trivia match, though, Ken, we come down to round 3, and this is the round where hearts are broken and legends are made or fortified in this case. Now, competitors, you're going to get 3 questions in round 3. Those questions, their points value are 2, 3, and 5. We're going to ask you to give us 3 numbers that range from 1 to 25. Those correspond to a movie category on here where you'll get your questions from. Mr. Beast, you are in the lead, so we'll take your 3 numbers first.
11, 22, and 13.
11, 22,
My score, huh?
and 13.
And Kristian Harloff.
Let's go 16, 17, and Mark, I'll go backwards. I'll do 4.
You're an animal.
He went Joe Montana, Doug Williams, Brett Favre. Interesting quarterbacking decision by
Those
Kristian
are
Harloff.
people. Yeah.
So I go first. Yeah.
All right, Harloff is up first. This is a 2-point question in. You picked number 16. Confirm
Yes,
it,
sir.
right? That's a little category called Star Wars.
I think the crowd is disappointed. This
Star Wars
question
get
is
its own
only worth
category?
2
I wish it
points.
was a 5-point.
Yeah.
That's true.
Unless I blow it.
2-point
Exactly,
question.
exactly, Bibbiani. That was
Here
exactly
is
my
who is the
point
proprietor of
in
the
my last
tavern
singles
that
match.
Han Solo, Rey, and Finn visit in The Force Awakens.
Maz Kanata.
That is 2 points for Kristian.
The host of Jedi Council crawls within 1 point.
That should
of the
almost
beast.
be
Then you pick
illegal.
number 17. That corresponds to the category of Arnie and Sly.
Oh, what a incredible numerical decision-making by Harloff.
wouldn't have done it.
3-point question to put him in the lead. This was a tagline to what Schwarzenegger film? This isn't the movies anymore.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Last action.
That's correct. 3 more points.
That's right. That's right. Making the Beast swear, and now Harloff has
These
a
are like the
2-point
easiest
lead
questions
over the
ever.
Beast, and we move over to Bibbiani's first question in round
2-point
3.
question. William, you picked number 11, which is the category famous actors and actresses.
That narrows it down to about 2 billion.
2-point question for you. What 2 comedic actors teamed up for Silver Streak, Stir Crazy, and See No Evil, Hear No Evil?
Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
That's correct. 2 points. So it is a tie.
I deserve more applause for that. Thank you.
Those are great movies.
Yes.
And now we go back to Kristian Harloff.
Kristian, this will be a 5-point question for you. You do need to hit this one, unless I doubt William's going to strike out. But stranger things have happened.
Hey,
I
we've
don't know.
seen craziness ensue in round 3. Can Kristian?
Yep, pressure on
Keep
here,
going.
Kristian. You pick number 4. The category is action adventure.
What incredible
All right.
mathematical luck.
5-point question. Apologize, Mother, for what I'm about to say. The Bond girl Pussy Galore appears in what Bond movie?
Goldfinger, that's the easiest question ever.
Goldfinger?
That's correct. 5 points there.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Seriously, that's like the easiest 5-point
Yes,
question I've ever
thank
heard.
you.
Complain.
What in
I'm
the
sick,
world?
easy questions. Shut your ass. You haven't missed a question.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Bibbiani will attempt to shut his ass somehow, some way.
Come on, Beast.
Mother, I really hope you're not watching this one for the first time. You pick number 22, The Beast, and that is 90s movies. 90s movies. 3-point question.
Doesn't mean
In the
anything,
movie
no. Well,
That Thing You
technically
Do,
does.
the band The Wonders hail from which state?
Oh,
Oh, God. Oh.
Ohio? Apparently not.
That is incorrect. Ohio is not the answer. It's Pennsylvania.
What was the answer?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Where do the pencils come from?
Very, very close. Ohio, Erie, it's a short drive.
All right. It comes down
God.
to this 5-point question.
And this will send it into overtime.
Yes, it could. Sudden death. Ooh, sounds scary. All right. Number 13 was your selection. That is the category of war. 5-point question. In what 80s war film does Bruce Willis play an emotionally battered Vietnam War vet?
God.
Born on the 4th of
No.
With a score of 23-18, the commissioner, Kristian Harloff. Kristian Harloff was in country. Has done it. In country. Kristian Harloff has defeated the Beast after a perfect round 1. The Beast had a perfect round 2, and then in round 3, it was Kristian Harloff's daggers that fell him once again. Harloff gets the victory in an incredibly played match by both competitors.
Harloff gets a Pyrrhic victory because I just want to say right now, guess whose knockouts streak is over?
It is over.
All right, well, we got
He did not
I went the distance.
They're already talking. I'll tell you what, Mark, I am still impressed with both of these competitors. Big win for Kristian, but the Beast was a perfect through most of this game. He is still a beast to be reckoned with.
He was throwing heat through 7 innings, but Kristian Harloff managed to steal the game from him in round 3 with both the winner, Kristian, and the loser, the Beast, is our own Emma Fife. Take it away, Emma.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with the commissioner.
You had
Kristian
one
Harloff,
job.
with his
Put
victory
the
here
Beast
today.
over.
Wow,
You
you were
failed.
time there, Kristian.
Tell you what, I am
Oh,
never
yeah.
going into these matches anymore worried about things because I wasn't worried about this match. I assumed I was going to get destroyed, and then he was perfect again, like he was against Andreyko, and I'm like, this motherfucker scored. He's not going to miss again. And then the third round, he basically gave me my categories because I was going to pick 1, 2, and 3. That's what I was going to screw it. I'm going 1, 2, and 3, and he chose my score of 13. So you know what? I'll choose 16. And then I just said 17 and 3, and I was like, oh, that's random, and I got lucky.
I mean, it definitely worked out in your favor. You
Yeah.
picked some categories you were very strong in. You had a strong round 2 as well, which is certainly what carried you through to round 3. And it just kind of goes to show you that anything can happen here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
It's true because honestly, I have too much to do with this Collider Collision. I don't want to be in it.
Well, then
Bibbiani's
give your
awesome.
spot
He
to
is
Bibbiani.
Such a character for this league. He
Give
is
it
such
back.
I mean,
Give
on a
it
personal level,
back.
He's a good dude, but he takes this so seriously, and I thank him for that too. And I know that he's bummed about this loss, but he'll be playing again. I know he will. But now I got to worry about that stinking Patriot.
I know, yeah. Yeah, Bibbiani, I have to say, is definitely a force to be reckoned with. And that kind of confidence going into it, I mean, he's unshakable. That must be intimidating to go up against.
Well, it wasn't this time around because I just assumed I was dead in the water. I just walking in there, so I'm just going to play my game, and then we'll see what happens. And yeah, I got lucky too. A lot of categories kind of went my way today.
You did, absolutely. But yeah, now, like it or not, you are going to have to face.
I knew it was coming. I saw you with the toothpick in your
Sneider.
mouth.
I thought you didn't want to do interviews with me anymore. So
We missed the golden opportunity for the Beast to give the promo of a lifetime. In Sneider, I'm going to tear you inside out. Growl, growl. You blew it. You had one job.
I get texts from you all the time how much you want a title match, and it's pretty ironic that you actually have to beat me in order to get one.
You are all that is standing in my way, and I am going to relish taking down Darth Harloff.
Well, look, I'm not
Collider Collision.
There's nothing I can. I'm not going to start saying that I'm going to wreck you or destroy you. You're a tough competitor. You know, you've had the gold, and I. Yeah, dude. Listen, we're gonna
Same here. There's a respect. I mean, Bibbiani just had 2 perfect rounds there. I didn't count you out, but it was an amazing comeback, and you deserved that
Amazing
win.
comeback.
But now,
Everybody has to do the Cavaliers 3-1 on the Warriors nowadays, doesn't it? Everybody's got to do it.
We'll see. Now get lost. Let me finish my interview. All right.
rare,
He was
slightly
nice.
gentlemanly moment there.
That's
from,
what happens when
Jeff
you
Sneider.
realize that if you're not too nice, you can probably never get a match again in the league. That's the only time you'll see
absolutely
that.
true.
Yeah.
Well, all the same, I wish you the best of luck against
Well,
that one. in the
next
upcoming
interview ought to be
Collider
interesting.
Collision.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations again on your win today, and we'll be right back with William the Beast Bibbiani. And we are back with William the Beast Bibbiani. Bibbs, It just didn't quite happen for you today,
Oh my
man.
God, how ridiculous was this?
I was very surprised by the results.
I was very surprised. I was surprised that Kristian Harloff got the easiest third-round questions I think I've ever heard anyone ever have.
Preach.
Pussy Galore, the most famous Bond girl, that's his 5-pointer? That's just handing it
This
to
is
him
a
on
proven fact. If JTH can get a 5-point question right, that is not a question to be asking on the Schmoedown. Fact, fact,
There is a
fact.
certain amount of luck involved here in the Schmoedown. He picked some good numbers, but you lucked out with the category. You were very
Maybe
strong
Groot
on.
could have got
You
that question
made a
right.
good decision to spin again with the comedy.
He could have said, "I am Groot,"
I'm really
and
great.
everybody would have known it was the right answer.
You're really humble
The
too.
state from that thing.
Oh,
What?
boy.
Oh, hi. Hey, everybody. Oh, hey, guys.
You did great. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed. You did great. Harloff's not easy to beat. I beat him. It's not easy to. He's not easy to beat. You came close. You came close. You know you have things you need to work on now, just like when you lost to JTE. So just
Okay,
we're behind you.
okay.
We're
Hang on.
behind you
Hang on.
We're behind you.
No. Okay, hang on right now.
What's wrong?
Right now. Okay. You don't give me homework.
Well,
sir,
you keep losing. I have to keep.
You lost. You lost hard.
He is.
You lost embarrassingly.
He's actually been a champion before.
For a minute.
To help you.
For a minute.
Yeah, a minute's better than nothing. So I'm trying to help.
It's a little better than nothing. I'll grant
The
you
two
that.
of them were team champions as well. Like, I might listen to that.
I'm just gonna say. Listen. All I'm gonna say is, I am a little tired. Little tired.
Okay.
Of the condescending pep talks. All right, so we're just gonna leave it right there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm just trying to motivate
Okay.
you. That
Let's
doesn't
go
work.
somewhere.
That's if that doesn't work for you, I understand. I'm sorry.
All right.
Absolutely sorry. I'm just trying to say.
All right.
You know, because I want you to be great. I want you to be great. Of course.
Horse
of course.
scraps. Horse scraps. Okay.
I want you to be great.
All right.
You'll get there.
I am great.
Yeah.
You are great. I mean, you had 2 perfect rounds.
I am really great.
I think you're the first person to get the extra question, right?
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's pretty amazing what I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you go. But again, so nobody's denying that you've got it in you, Bibbiani.
Good. Thank you. Growl, growl, everybody.
You've certainly
growl.
You've got the potential. It just it hasn't quite fully
don't
manifested
say that.
just
Don't
yet.
say
But it's
that.
coming. I'm sure it's coming.
It's coming. We all believe in you. It's
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Well, my condolences.
Oh God, my leg!
Oh, my
God!
Again on your loss. I'm sure we'll see Bibbiani back in the very near future. Now, back to you, Ken and Marc.
All right, so you see it right there. I mean, look, the jubilation on Kristian's face, but he also acknowledges what a great match he just played with the Beast. These men are both worn out after just 3 rounds.
I'll tell you what, this game shows you that in movie trivia, like sex, it's all about the finish. So I think that is what is very important to
Is that, I haven't made it that far yet, but one day we hope to, and one day we hope to welcome all of you to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page. Make sure you like it right there and check out the Schmoedown Rundown on iTunes.
I'll be there,
That
and
is
I'm
Ken
gonna hear it.
Nassau.
I'm sure.
I am Marc Ellis, and I think they're about to go to Josh McCougar right now.
Little bit of fantasy update from the man with the wild suits. Wild man, Josh McCougar.
All right. Damn it. All to hell. I was rooting my ass off for the Beast to get the job done, and unfortunately, even through all of that, Kristian Harloff pulls the miracle of all miracles out of his ass. I'm sure he'll be praying to that ass for many, many years because there is a miracle somewhere in there. But, God, you know, I know Bibbiani had a great showing, and I know his body of work has been great, but it's kind of the same thing with, ironically, with John Humphrey and the Real Rejects. They've had some great matches too, but they're 1-3, and as the great Bill Parcells has always said, you're only as good as your record is. And unfortunately, it's hard to look at the Beast now as a main event threat now when he's 2-2. That aura is it might not be gone, but it is seriously tarnished and damn near ruined. So where Bibbiani can go from here, I've got no idea, because you can't give him any lower tier guys because he'll wipe the floor with all of them. I mean, he showed it in the first 2 rounds. He knows a shit ton of questions. I mean, who do you pair him up with that you can get a good round, a good match against? This is where I'm torn here, because it took a miracle to beat him. A complete miracle. Complete fluke. And then another fluke. And then another fluke. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where Bibbiani is ranked after this. I'm pretty sure he'll probably still be in the top 10. He'll probably be at 10. And can't see him being any higher than that. Maybe 9, maybe, but oh, what a bummer of all bummers for a Beast fan like myself to have to witness that miracle of all miracles. That's a bummer. That's a real damn shame. So, unfortunately, that is going to wrap this up for JTH Reacts to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. After an hour and 20 minutes of reacting, I end this on a very, very down note. But fear not, JTH will be back for the next movie Trivia Schmoedown on Tuesday. Hopefully Tuesday at least. We'll have another team matchup. I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head who it's going to be. But whatever that match is going to be, I can't wait to see it. So that's going to wrap it up for JTH Reacts to this episode of Movie Trivia Schmoedown. If you have liked what you have seen, please follow me on Twitter at WWEJTH1. I post all these Movie Trivia Schmoedown reactions, every single one of them, on my Twitter page. So if you don't happen to see them here, you can always find them there. And you can also join the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. They are accepting new members every day. You can chat with all the competitors of Movie Trivia Schmoedown and a whole lot of fans as well, including Kristian Harloff himself. I'm sure he will be sure to brag about this miracle of miracles that he has pulled. But until then, I'm sure you cannot stand to see an hour and 20 minutes of this ugly mug. So we're going to end it right here. So until next time, this has been JTH Reacts. I'm your host, JTH, saying thank you for watching. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Please, no. Bye now.